All right, I think it's time to offer you guys an explanation as to what's been going on, and I know I said I was going to quit, and at the time I really wanted to, but uh, I'm not going to. I just have to organize my life in a way that I really want to get into producing shows again, and I love producing shows, and so I'm gonna change my format. I think I'm gonna change everybody's format as well. We're gonna make shorter shows, but hopefully more of them. That should limit the amount of time I have to spend working on these shows because I don't have a lot of time, and hopefully will inspire me to create more interesting programming. The reason that I'm changing my mind again is there's just been so much support since I tweeted out that I think I need to shut this all down or hand off Cinematic Sound Radio to somebody else. I didn't do it for the attention, but it really was nice to see the outpouring of support and love, and reading some of the messages and just how important this show is to some people. And that made me reevaluate everything. The other thing that was really bothering me was the website has been infected with God knows what, malware, spyware, junk. It's difficult to clean up. I didn't have good enough security in place to stop that from happening. So I am actually in the process of completely redesigning the site. Of course, using a template, but I'm basically doing it from scratch. And what I'm going to be doing is limiting the amount of content that's going to be on the website. Like each show that we have will probably have 3 of the most updated posts, and then once a new show comes online, that final post will literally get deleted. The show won't get deleted. We'll still have the RSS feed, and you'll still be able to go into each separate program and see all of their programming, but I'm just going to eliminate how many pages that someone can get to try to infect, because right now Cinematic Sound Radio is just an absolute mess of archived shows and archived posts and millions of other posts, and there's a lot of shows from the past that people aren't listening to. So I'm actually going to be getting rid of a lot of the old W Rock radio programming because it just doesn't make sense to have that on the air, and any of the soundtracks that I did play on those shows I most likely will rework into newer programming. So the site's going to be rather clean and as up to date as possible, but you'll also be able to peruse the RSS feed and get whatever old show that you want, and really the podcast aspect of it, the iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and whatever is way more important to keep up to date than just my website. My website's there just, I think, more for hey, this is what we do, now check out all these shows, but not every show needs its own separate page. And so all the information will be in that RSS feed for the iTunes feed, and I think that should be enough. If you think that's a bad idea, let me know. But I think it'll help improve the site. We're finding that a lot of mobile users are getting spammed with various other stuff that I honestly don't want you people to see. And you don't need to. I mean, you shouldn't have to come to a website and try to play a show and then see a pop-up. That's just crazy. So anyway, hopefully in June, I'll be back. I will finish off that best of 2018 show that I promised you back in February. If people are still interested, the show will be there. But then I'm going to try to get into a regular groove of creating 60 to 65 minute podcasts and try not to go over that 1 hour mark. I know your time is valuable, and I know that you like to listen to other podcasts, and having a 3 hour or even a 2 hour show, even a 90-minute show is a bit too much. should have taken the advice of, it was either AJ Black or Sean Wilson that told me that I should cut this show down to 60 minutes. And I'm finally taking their advice after all these years. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know this was long, and I'm going to try to do some of these video updates more often as well. It's kind of like a tiny little therapy session for me as well. It's kind of nice to get these things off my chest and not have to type it. So until next time, take care. Happy listening, and I will be back soon. Oh, before that, of course, I want to thank Jason, Brendan, Eric, Rob, and Randy for keeping the site afloat. And without them, Cinematic Sound Radio and the entire network would most likely be gone. But we're still going strong. People are still listening to past programming. People are listening to the new shows. So there's an interest here for Cinematic Sound Radio. And I don't want it to die. I really don't. Just some days it's just a bit overwhelming. And I hope you appreciate that. But I want to produce new content for you. And I want to do it right. And I want to do it well. And I want to do it so that you can maximize your time listening to my show. But also, I know that there's dozens and dozens of other shows you have to listen to as well. So I'm not going to hog your time. But I'm going to make, hopefully, the most entertaining 1 hour of film music radio that you will hear in your day. Thanks.